and welcome to this new and beautiful day. I wanted to make this video in the kitchen. I call it coaching in the kitchen, life coaching in the kitchen, because I realized that life offers us a lot, like millions and tons of metaphors and analogies that can be powerfully helpful to support us on our journeys, to empower us, and to help us to feel better about all of life's stages and phases, through the difficulties and through the good times. And today's specific topic is about working to the heart of any problem or issue and peeling back the surface layers to reveal what is really the truth and what's really at the center. And what exactly are we talking about? So for instance, when you have a problem, or you have a big project, or you have a timeline and you need to achieve certain things, or you have a big goal, or you have a problematic relationship with someone, perhaps in your romantic life or at work, wherever it may be, I invite us to consider the idea that what we see on the outside and what we see on the surface is not the full picture, and it doesn't tell the whole story, and that we need to look below the surface and we need to dig deeper in order to fully understand what's really going on, in order to come to clarity, resolution, closure, and peace of mind, and to success. And so in these different scenarios that I mentioned just now, they will require different levels of unfolding or peeling back. And so the reason that the kitchen is related to this concept is because from now on, whenever you look at an onion, or whenever you find yourself in the kitchen and working with an onion, and whenever you find yourself facing a difficulty or a problem or a big project that seems so overwhelming, I would like to share with you the analogy of peeling back the layers of the onion to get to the heart of what's really going on, so that you can really be effective. And so, for instance, we have an onion, and what you see on the outside is not what you're going to eat, right? Because if you look closely, it has the original roots and the dirt from the outside and the flaky layer. And so we all know that when we want to have a delicious onion, if we want to cook it or consume it in any way, we need to work with it, right? We need to first look at it. And so the first thing that we can take is we can take our knife. So I have a pretty big knife actually. And so the first thing that anyone does when they get in the kitchen to work with their onion, and by onion, we're referring now to your problem. So see the onion as your problem, or as your big project, or your big goal, your big desire for success, or your problematic relationship that you want to improve, or your own personal issue. Maybe you're coming to some obstacles. Whatever it is, see it as the onion. Don't see it as a problem anymore that's part of you. See it as something outside of yourself, which is this onion, this purple, natural, unfeeling, unemotional. Well, we don't know if it has feelings, right? But anyways, it's an onion. It's not you. So you can detach from emotions that are difficult to handle. And so what anyone does is that you first cut it into however you want to cut it. And immediately you will now see that there is a beautiful pure layer and core at the center. And the smell is strong. You could not smell this before from the outside. You had no idea that it looked so beautiful and pure and white on the inside if you only looked at the outside. And so to continue with our process, you have to peel back the layers, right? You peel back the outer layer, and then below it is a beautiful, clean layer of onion, and so on and so forth. And so this is a metaphor that you can apply for the rest of your life moving forward to help empower yourself in all of your life's journeys, in all the stages of your life, throughout all the experiences that might be difficult, that might seem overwhelming, or where you have difficult relationships or something that you want to improve. I invite us to remember that it's not what we see on the outside, but it's what's at the inside that matters. Because when you get to the heart of the issue, or when you really assess what's at the core of this situation, then you can find the right answer so that you can take the first step that's the most effective step. Not the superficial step, which will have you running around in circles, but really what will get you to the heart of what you need to do so that you can be more effective at taking action or aligning yourself with what you need to do next. Okay, so that is basically the metaphor for today in this video, the onion metaphor. Peel back the layers of anything that seems difficult to you and realize that there is something below the surface. It's not just what we see on the outside, but it's what matters is what's in the inside and the heart of it. And that's what you're really looking for. You're really looking for the inside. And all the answers are within you. So no more problems, we only have onions to work with. So peel back those layers of the onions, and you may cry a little bit when you're cutting that onion, but it's not for long, and that can be neutralized as well. So that's it for now. I'm wishing you a beautiful day. I hope that you enjoyed it and that it can resonate with you. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day and a beautiful, beautiful life. Bye.